Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Exoworld Survival.
from Starling Games. Um, this game, what is the player count on this?
It's 1 to 4 or 1 to
I should have
5,
looked ahead of time.
I guess.
It is 1 to 5 players and has a playtime of 60 to 90 minutes.
There you go. I feel like it is pandemic-like. So
Right.
if you enjoy a game of Pandemic, I think this would be a good one.
Co-op survival.
Yeah, because you're trying to manage the situation going on while you're not doing exactly like things in Pandemic. You have a management system that you're working with, and so I think it's pretty solid if you enjoy cooperative games.
Yep, I agree. So thanks to Starling Games for providing us this copy of Exoworld Survival, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So let's get into all the rules.
With Michael.
So you are going to set up all of your resources as they are on your scenario. They suggest that you start off with Proxima Centauri B for your first scenario, and it is a 1-star difficulty scenario.
I think we barely beat it.
We did. I don't know if we barely beat it.
We were already going down on the purple.
We were going down.
We had some good people, our abilities though.
So in this, you'll notice that we start off our oxygen production at -2, which means we're consuming 2 oxygen every turn. And we start off with an initial supply of 15. Water, the same. Food, the same. And energy at a consumption of 0, and we have 15 of them. And then ambient conditions are going to be different based on the scenario you play. It's going to have a radiation level, atmospheric pressure, a carbon dioxide level, and a humidity level. And we've also got your normal scenario event and your critical scenario event. However, that's not the one we are going to play. We are going to play a 1.5-star difficulty, which is going to be Ross 128B. Basically, this just shows all of the stuff about this star and planet. Basically, we can see that this is going to be a very hot planet. So water is going to be in short supply. We're going to start off consuming a lot of oxygen and not as much water and food, probably the same as it was on that previous scenario. And we're not consuming any power. But notice the humidity level. It's super humid on this planet, which will be good for certain cards. However, whenever the heat wave happens, we're going to be losing a lot of food. And even on the normal ones, look, it's going to be, you're going to be able to maybe get some water on this. So we'll take a look and see how this affects us. So we've got a threat deck here. It's going to be made up of normal and critical events. Basically, you are going to take 5 critical events, place them up in a row, and put 4 normal events onto each one. Then shuffle each of those piles individually, putting one on top of the other, sort of pandemic style, where you're putting in one bad card in a set of several good, I wouldn't call the normal ones good ones, but probably more manageable ones. The normal ones have a yellow border, and the critical ones have a red border.
That's bad.
That's bad. So let me separate these back out into normal and critical, just in case we need them for anything. Notice that we have our scenario set up just like it says right here. You're also going to set the purple cube all the way to the top. Now, purple are going to be used for emergency resources. Anytime one of our resources is depleted down to 0 and we consume one of a resource, we're going to consume this purple resource. If the purple resource gets down to the bottom for any reason, we have lost.
We're perished.
What we're trying to do is to try to get all of these resources production levels at least to 0.
Yep.
If we can get it to 0, then at least we are not losing any resources. It doesn't matter if there are any leaks or emergency tokens or if a resource is depleted. As long as we can get production to 0 or above, then we have immediately won. If our emergency supply goes to 0, we have lost. So, Steph is going to go first. Each player starts off with 2 cards. The scenario will indicate how many protocol cards and how many face-up cards are available. Our face-up cards are here. Protocol cards, you will notice on the very top corner will say whether a card is a protocol card or not. Also, all of the protocol cards have this little 4-color logo up here, which shows that it can be it can take the place of any colored card. So each player will take 2 random characters and choose one. I have chosen the Laborer, who has a movement value of 2 and a hand size of 4, and each of the characters has a special ability. Steph has chosen the Civil Engineer. There is also the risk production expert, the mechanical technician, the programmer, the architect, the commander, and the crew coordinator. I believe Steph and I were the commander and the architect our first time through. So if we die a horrible death this time, maybe it's because those were really good characters to use.
Well, yeah, but this is also a hot planet, so we have to manage that quickly.
We absolutely do. So, um, as I mentioned before, Steph is going to go first. We each turn is going to be divided into 3 steps. First, we're going to do actions where we perform up to 4 actions. Then we're going to reveal an event card, and then we're going to update the resource supply, where we're going to consume resources or produce them if we actually gotten the production up high enough. All of these steps are listed on the home base module, which is right in the center, and we are trying to build a self-sustaining planet. We're going to be placing these modules orthogonally adjacent to cards to build modules with certain abilities all the way around the home base and adjacent modules, sort of like you would if you were building a space station, perhaps, where you just link modules together in a line, or in a 3D configuration, a 2D configuration rather. It'd be cool if you could do it in a 3D configuration. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So, every module that gets placed will immediately modify the production level. For example, if we place this Sabatier reactor, we are going to produce 1 water every. We're going to produce 1 more water than we were producing before. So instead of losing 2, we would only be losing 1. Some cards will modify things based on planet conditions. For example, this will raise the water based on the humidity level, but it looks like it will come at the expense of power. So, keep in mind that each player has a hand limit. If you ever exceed this number at the end of any player's turn, you must discard cards to get back down to your hand limit. Whenever you want to deploy a module, you have to pay a cost. For example, to build this reactor, you must discard 2 yellow cards. This card would have been a blue card if you wanted to use it to build a different card. So to build this, you need to discard 2 yellows. I don't have any yellows. I've got a blue and a green. Steph has a blue and a yellow. So perhaps she will be able to build this reactor.
For sure.
Looks like I've got this subterranean extractor, which is just as good as the moisture vaporator, but it costs a lot more cards than the vaporator.
For sure.
So, on your turn, like I said, you can take up to 4 actions. You can do any action in any order. You can do the same action multiple times. If you want, you can do all different actions. If you want, you can use these action tokens to help keep track of the actions that you have remaining and the actions you have taken. The actions that you can take are all summarized on the really cool player aid. So one of the actions is to move. You can, whenever you move, you're going to move your pawn from module to module up to a number of modules equal to your movement rate. I currently have a movement rate of 2, so every movement action I take will allow me to move 2 modules, not diagonally, but orthogonally. I got to say, not a big fan of the player colors. They are all in these very, I guess, they white, pink, beige, black, and brown, sort of all, I guess, not really colorful
Yeah, neutrals.
colors. They're really very neutral.
Except pink.
This is very colorful. Maybe they tried to do that because, you know, trying to not take away from the colors here or to get the colors confused, maybe. Not quite sure. But in any case, the player colors are not tied to the characters as it is in Pandemic. Thought I'd mention that real quick. Another action that you can take is to draw a card. You can either draw one of these 3 that are available or the top card of the player deck. If you ever draw one of the face-up cards, you will always replace it with the top of the player deck. You can also recycle the revealed cards, discard all of the face-up cards and replace them with the same number of cards from the player deck. You can transfer a card, either give a card to a player or receive a card from a player, but both players have to be in the same module. And they both must agree, obviously. If you transfer 2 cards, each card costs an action. So giving a card and taking a card would take 2 separate actions. You can deploy a module from your hand in an empty space next to your pawn, not diagonally. So if I wanted to deploy this subterranean extractor here, I could do so adjacent to my pawn. It would cost 2 red cards and 2 blue cards, as you can see here. You can also take the produce supplies action, which will increase the supply of the resource corresponding to the module you are in. So if you are on a blue module, you are going to produce a blue resource, which is water. So you're going to increase the amount that you have, not the production that you make. You can also shut down a room. For example, if we're about to lose based on power and we have plenty of water, I can shut down the subterranean extractor, but that's going to take an action. Finally, you can take the repair action to remove any one leak token, and a leak token basically takes away a resource of some type. If you are on the spot where the leak is, you can use that action to repair the leak or to remove a shutdown token, which basically just turns the module back on. Don't forget to immediately change the resources that that module produces anytime you shut down or start up a module. Each repair action only removes 1 token. So if there were a leak and a shutdown on this card, I would have to choose which of those to remove. You can also use your special skill, refer to your character card to see whether it is free to use or takes an action. After you perform your actions, you're going to draw and read the top card of the event deck. There are normal events and critical events, which I had mentioned before. If you must draw an event card, but there are no more left, you must reduce the emergency supply by 2 spaces. So don't do that. Anytime you have a leak token during the If you have a leak token on a card, it's going to cause that resource to leak by 1. Some event cards will contain a health issue, which has some negative effect. To recover from that health issue, you have to meet that requirement on the card, which consists of having 3 cards of a specific color in your hand. You don't have to discard them. You just have to have them in your possession, and you can even get rid of it on another player's turn as long as you have it. So if for some reason I needed 3 blue cards and Steph has a couple of blue cards she can transfer me, she could be on my module and give me 2 cards, and boom, it would get rid of that effect. So protocol cards, as I mentioned before, are wild cards. They do count as any color you need, or you can recover with a first aid kit.
Sometimes they have abilities, though.
Yes. Before passing the turn to the next player, the resource update step will take place. So in this case, I would drop the red by 3, the blue by 2, the green by 2, and the yellow by none.
That's bad.
And obviously reducing 1 extra for every leak token. Every time it's at the bottom, we're going to reduce the purple instead. This is a really cool feature. Unlike a lot of other games, in Exoworld Survival, a player can step in or out of the game between turns. So if someone shows up late to game day, you can add them right in just by giving them a character and putting them right into rotation. And drawing 2 cards from the top of the character deck, from the player deck rather. And if for some reason a player needs to exit the game, they just remove their pawn from the base and discard all their cards. Poof, that character is gone.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Seems good.
So, and that pretty much covers it. As long as you can keep the purple cube above the death zone and get all the resources to a 0 production or more, you win the game. There are a few variants where you can play starting with the emergency supply at 5 instead of 10, which makes it much more challenging. You can make it where you can't show your cards or talk about the cards that you have or need. You can refer to the color. You can obviously see when players draw face-up cards, but you have to remember that information. And finally, you can play this game in solo mode as well. And that is all the rules.
So I have this really cool moisture evaporator.
Yes.
And I think we should play it.
Yeah, but you need a red card. How about this red card?
How about that?
How about that?
Cool. Do it.
Let's
One
do it.
action to take the red card.
Oh, you have one of these.
I know.
That's right here. How about that? That's 1.
Hey, guess what?
That's 2. You need to get rid of yellow and red.
I'm going to keep the yellow.
Yes, because let's talk about your ability.
I have the ability to, when I deploy a module, I may keep one of the cards used.
How about that? And you just deployed a module.
Yep.
I should probably just feed you cards.
I mean,
it's not a bad play.
So blue goes up 2.
Blue up 2, yellow down 1. Not a big deal. This does refresh immediately. Look at that yellow.
What if I take that blue and that yellow card?
What if you take the blue and the yellow card for 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Which blue, which yellow?
I was thinking the blue that goes up a blue without any cost to it. But if we played another moisturizer, that would be...
If you took these 2, you could build that thing next turn.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Seems good. We do need to build something that increases red.
Yeah, I know.
This seems really good. Up 3, down 2. We'll see. So, which one do you want to take first? Can you take them one at a time?
I'll take the yellow.
Yellow coming. There's another yellow first aid kit.
So I'll take the blue.
How about that?
All right, that was my turn. I did 4 things.
Event. Critical scenario event. Right off the bat.
No.
For this critical scenario, we have a heat wave warning. Our instruments show a heat wave is coming, which lasts several days. We'll need lots of water to be hydrated and avoid hypothermia. You must reduce the water supply by 5, but players can discard cards to avoid losing that much water. Each card discarded prevents losing 1 water.
All right, you can remove the card.
What?
You can remove the card.
From here.
So,
Well,
how much water are we losing?
5.
I mean, there's a lot of yellow out there. I could get rid of one.
Yeah, but you're ready.
Or we could just take the hit and then worry about it later.
Let's worry about it later. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Ouch. We're at 0, though. We managed to put it back 0.
Yes. So we're going down 3 on red, 0 on blue, 2 on green, 1 on yellow, and we're good to go.
Had we been losing 2 blue that round, like 5 and 2, that would have been really bad. So I think we're doing all right.
I think we're doing pretty good. This wind turbine, we have 2 atmospheric pressure. This is 2 power. I think we build this. I think we build this. I think both of those are good.
Okay. Well, I can build a yellow one easy. Or you could build it now.
I can't build it. I can build it now. I want to build this though.
Well,
this first. It takes 2 greens though, and we don't have 2 greens.
no.
Nope.
Yeah, no greens.
Once per turn, I can do produce supplies for free, but I have to be there to produce that supply. So I think I should first go to the moisture vaporator. That's 1.
Yeah.
Just in case I forget. That's 1. For free, I'm going to increase this by 1.
I mean, that seems pretty good.
And that's not a bad play.
Yeah.
If I'm going to build this thing, I should probably take the first aid kit.
Sure.
Let you do the wind turbines because you get to do those things for free. Right?
Yeah.
Is that a good plan? Well, you're going to, if you build this, well, you don't have to build this yet. I don't know whether you should keep the blue or keep the yellow. I don't know. Think about it. Take that. Another wind turbines. Wow. Well, now that we have that, I could take it and build it. Or take it, at least. What do you think?
Yep.
3. There's a green.
Yep.
But can't really take it at the moment because I'm full up. I could stop here, or I could build that wind turbine and build that power up. Not that we need the power. What do you think?
That seems so good.
Wind turbine?
Yeah. I don't know. They're all good.
I'm just worried about that red.
And you don't get to keep it, so. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need that blue one, so I think it's fine.
I don't think we need the blue one. Wind turbine here.
Yeah.
Move down just a hair. All right, discarding those. We are up by 2. Event. What do we got to have? Check generators. If there are any yellow modules installed and working, great. Place an energy leak on one of them of your choice. How about that?
Boo.
So now we're leaking energy. Instead of increasing 1, we increase 1 and drop 1.
So, it's not 0.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about that immediately. And 1, 2, and nothing. And that's it. That's that turn.
Okay. I'm going to do
A lot of good things.
I'm gonna build this
That seems really good.
because why not? And I'm gonna keep this one here.
Keep that one there.
So
Thought you're gonna build these wind. Oh, you don't need to build these wind turbines.
so blue goes up one.
Blue up one.
I mean that was just an
That's
easy.
easy hit.
Yeah.
I agree. Let me take the vaporizer and the vaporator and wind turbines.
I could maybe do the green one though. That was one.
That's one red and green and one down of the other ones. Yeah, that's not a bad one to do.
I could put it out now. Is what I'm
You
saying.
could put it up now.
So I'll take the blue and the green and
Blue and green,
build
2
green
and 3.
here. And so I have to decide which one of these should we keep. This one is probably bad because
That's bad.
we already
That's
low
bad.
on red, so unless we needed yellow, but
No, one up red, one up green, one down blue, one down yellow.
unfortunately we still have this thing to
Still
deal
have the
with.
leak.
But
I can fix it.
so let's see what happens.
All right, drop by 2. Normal. Drop by 1. Drop by 1. Oh, no, not yet. Event. That didn't happen yet. Keep this card next to your character until you have 3 yellow cards in hand. While you have it, you cannot play any item or protocol card you have.
Okay.
Well, you don't have items or protocols, so that's not the worst thing.
Just like had 3 yellows too, but yeah.
You absolutely did have 3 yellows, and I'm looking for yellows to build this thing.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I think I should start trying to take this. I'm not sure we need the aquaponic system, but I'm not sure we don't.
While you're here, do you want to do your free action to boost blue?
So I want to boost. Yeah, blue probably. We don't have a red I can boost.
Not.
Free. Yeah, because those critical events are going to hit us. They're probably going to hit us hard. So if we build this and this together, it goes up one, red 1, green 1, yellow 2. No, yellow nothing. These two would be red 1, green 1. For not a lot of cards. Sort of want to just hand those over to you.
I know, it's so good. My ability is so good.
It's really good.
It's essentially 1 card less cost
Yes.
because I get to keep 1.
Yes.
But you could also do this thing too.
I can.
So you already moved blue.
That was free.
Oh, free. Okay.
Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. I don't think we did that in our first game.
We didn't need to.
I don't know. We were getting kind of low.
How's that seem?
Seems good. So that was your whole turn.
That was my turn. And I'm letting you take these.
Yeah.
Because A, you need that. And B, you can make the others.
Yeah.
Normal scenario event. The forecast predicts heavy rain for tomorrow, which we can take advantage of to collect water, but it may also cause some technical problems. Take 2 random leak tokens not in play and place each of them on a module of the matching color, if there are any. After that, we can discard up to 3 cards to increase the water supply by 2 per card.
2.
3. 2. 2.
1, 2.
2 random leaks. A blue and a green. Blue leak, green leak.
Oh no.
Well, do we want to discard any cards to increase the water supply?
I don't think we need to.
I don't think we need to.
So I think we're okay.
We're good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we where we need to be on everything? 2 up to +1 -1. Yes, we should be at 0. Yeah, red down 2, blue down 1, green down 2, yellow normal.
Yep.
It's
I
you.
have to move anyway, so I can move down here and clean.
Why do you have to move anyway?
Well, I could place a card
You
here,
can.
but you're also standing here, so you could place a card there, maybe.
I don't have any cards to place. And you are the card placer.
Yeah, okay. Well,
You do need the yellow, so you can start fishing.
yeah, give me the yellow.
And it is a yellow to keep if we can find some way of keeping it. And we have a blue up. Now remember, you can send 3 cards to the discard pile.
I could take off the top, though.
You can take off the top.
So 2 from the top.
1 from the top.
Yeah.
2. Energy drink, which you can't play.
No.
You can create something if you would want to, or you can take 1 off the top, or you can go and repair.
I don't have a yellow to create something, so or a red.
No, you don't.
So just give me 1 more off the top.
That's 3. It's another one you can't use. Boy, we're in really bad trouble here.
Yes, we are.
What is that?
I guess I'm gonna
Play this card. I can't read it.
On your turn, play this card to draw 2 cards from the player deck and or face up cards.
Weak.
Yeah.
And that's 3.
Then I should probably move, I guess. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
And prepare to heal this thing, I guess.
Boy, that was a skunk turn.
Yep.
Keep this card next to you until you have 3 red cards in hand.
God.
While you have it, you cannot use your character's special skill.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
You are really in trouble.
We haven't seen any red cards, so they're going to come out.
Are they? Supposedly.
All right, you better come here and take some of these cards from
Holy, come here? That takes half my actions just to get there.
All right, number.
That's down 2 and down 2 and down 1. Yeah.
Some red cards.
I want to make this, but
yeah. Well, you could take the green one. You do need green, right?
One. Yes, it's a yellow.
Our hand limit is killing us this game. It's
yes.
killing me right now.
You're about to die.
Yes.
You're about to die from this. It's going to leak all the way out.
Oh, I know.
I hate taking this because you need it.
It's fine. I need red.
2.
Oh, it's another green.
3. Can't let it keep leaking. 4.
Free action.
3.
Yeah. That.
Despair. Each player with 3 or more cards must discard one of their choice. You kidding me right now? As soon as I draw 3 cards, and you might as I was going to suggest the green. Because you could actually no, you can do jack. Green. I need green. Yeah. 2 green. Whatever, 2 red.
Oh my god.
2 green. I'm trying to build this desperately. Desperately build this. So you take that green. I'm probably not building.
Okay. Well, I won't take the green.
You can hand me that green that you have because you can't even use it. You're not looking for green, you're looking for yellow and red.
Well, what I could do is kill
You
this.
could do that. That'd be fantastic.
I could move to you
That's great. That's 2.
and then give you these 2 cards.
That's 3. You want both of them? You
And
need 2 yellows.
yeah, but you also need a yellow, and then you can do the stupid thing.
I could do the stupid thing.
So there you go.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Critical.
No.
Yes. Place a water leak token on a blue module. Place a food leak token on a green module.
Come on, we just fixed this.
Place an energy leak token on a yellow module. Don't place a token if there is no module.
Wow.
Oh,
Last game we had none of this. We didn't have any of these tokens.
no. How about that? So,
Mm-hmm.
0, no, 1. Just 1. Blue, 1. Green, 1. And leak.
I think it was at 13. Yeah.
I don't think so, but sure. There, -1. All right. Let's go. 1.
Hmm. That hurts.
2. Up. Down. Up. Down. We're almost there. We're almost there.
This.
Working on it. We don't have any red modules to even boost red.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware of that. We've seen 1 red card this whole game.
1 red card. 2.
3.
What?
You took a card. You played the module.
3. 4.
Okay.
Boost this up.
Okay.
You can do
Fix
that.
that. Sure.
And freebie. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Notable Joe says, "Who shuffled? They're not very good at shuffling."
That's right.
That would be Michael.
If there are any unoccupied modules, place an oxygen leak on one of them of your choice. Unoccupied. This is unoccupied.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Seems good.
Seems good.
I mean,
Drop 2.
doesn't seem great.
I mean, I got no choice. Drop 2. Up 1. Down 1, 2. All right. Hit you. Whatever you do, take that leak off. Not that leak. The red leak.
2, 3, 4. Might as well just do them all.
Doing them all. Okay, sure.
I don't have. My
That's fine.
ability is useless right now until red cards come out. So
Polluted tank. Reduce the water supply by 5.
There goes.
1, 2. Up, down. Now.
Whatever you do, take a leak.
Well, we just took a big leak. My goodness. How do we fix this here? One. Ooh, protocol. Play this card to increase the supply of any basic resource by 3. Oh, you need that so much. It's both of those colors.
It's fine.
No, not fine. You should have it. You should have it. Should I draw this? beat down the board game.
Sure. Please be red.
2. Yellow, which is one of the two I need. Not the right things we need, but that's not bad for that. 3. It's green. No, this is not good.
No.
It is one I can discard.
All right. Last action. Don't forget to use your ability.
I could boost blue.
That's
4.
Yeah.
And boost blue. Anemia. Keep this next to you till you have 3 green cards in hand. Until then, while you have it, your hand limit is reduced by 2 cards.
Oh, that's real bad. You're gonna get rid of yellow?
I'll repeat it one more time for those of you who weren't paying attention.
What?
Until you have 3 green cards. Green, want, discard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. 1, 1, 1, and 1.
Ugh.
Yep.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'll take the wild.
How about the wild? You need it.
Give me a red.
How about a wild?
I'll
Reduce
take
consumption. If at least one is depleted, you can play this card to skip the resource update phase 1 time. That's not great. It's good to hold. 2, get
Rainbow.
red.
Rainbow.
You could not get a red.
Yellow's fine too. I can get rid of something anyway. You don't need yellows.
3. I do need yellow. I need 2 of them. Are there no reds in the deck? There is one right here.
So there's 2 total.
No, they're all in here.
That doesn't go there. It goes.
You don't have gastroenteritis, so you can now play items. Oh, can you build some? Can you build that?
Build what?
Can you build this and keep the?
I can't use my ability.
Boo!
I know. Believe me, I just need a red card. And yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. Produce a yellow? I don't know.
Seems sort of weak.
Pretty weak. I can move, but there's no reason to move.
Here's a yellow.
Fine. That's what I do. It's weak.
The other thing that you could do is to move to me so I could take those 2 cards from you. But man, those 2 cards would be good for you creating stuff.
I know.
And for getting rid of this.
There's 2 greens out there anywhere.
That's fine. This normal scenario event. That's discarding cards for these, which I wish we could. 2 random leaks not in play.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Of course they're red.
Is that bad?
Yeah, this is the one we're out of.
Of course.
Oh, place each of them on a module of the matching color if there are any.
That's what
there
I thought.
aren't any. Well, it feels like, well, we're out of red, but we don't have any red modules. So it's good.
Yeah, that's what
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, down by 1. If we don't fix that red,
I know.
we're dead. Up 1 and down 1. I mean, I have nothing that increases red.
Well, draw those green cards.
I mean, this increases red.
Yeah.
One. Flip up. Still not red. Really? 2. Flip up.
Really? That goes away, though. You did get 3 green.
Yes.
That was important. Man, this is just brutal. Where'd them red cards?
This takes 2 blues. Take a blue and build this. Blue and blue.
This is your last action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up a red. Up a green. Down to yellow.
It's fine.
Yeah, because you got that.
Yeah.
We have a hydroponic farm.
Woo-hoo.
Increase blue up by 1.
Nice. All right. Could be worse.
Could be raining.
Could be raining acid.
Could be acid raining. Critical scenario event. Oh, yes. You must reduce water supply by 5. We can discard cards to avoid losing that much
I
water.
think we should at least do one.
Sure. This we're not going to want. We don't want to increase.
We don't want to make
That's 2.
That's fine.
I think it's fine. 1, 2, 3, and we lose 1. Increase by 2, decrease by 3. Yeah.
Okay. That's it, right?
Yeah, you got that though, so that's good.
Can you flip up the next one?
The next one, what? This, yes. Oh, look, we have another solar panel, by the way.
Hey, guess
it's
what?
Red.
Give me that.
1.
Hey.
Got rid of it.
Sweet.
Now you can build all sorts of stuff.
All right, let's go.
I assume you can keep a protocol card. What does it say? Keep one of the cards used, and you can use protocol cards because it counts as 1.
All right. So the first thing I'll do is
solar panels.
This to do this.
Solar panels increases by 2, yes?
Not that.
Whoops, not that.
Yeah.
1, 2, because our radiation is 2.
I could do this one to increase blue by 2, and yellow goes down 1 though.
We do have another solar panels here.
I could use that too.
How about that?
So that's
so you've done
2.
You've done 1, right?
2.
You've done 2.
So take this solar panel. 3.
That's 3.
And 4.
You don't want to do the blue? You don't want to do the blue? Or you're playing that?
No, I had to discard 1 to play that.
Well, play this card to increase the supply of any basic resource by 3. We're out of blue. Okay, back that last move up.
My last move was this.
Yeah, back that up. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
1, I haven't increased that yet. 2, we're good on yellow. Can you at least try to build the blue?
I could do blue instead.
And if you do the blue instead, and if you do the blue instead, don't discard this one. This increases the supply of basic resource by 3. That does nothing.
Well, we can skip the whole resource phase with this one.
So we're going down by 1,
Okay.
not 3.
All right.
I mean, what the 3, right? 3. 3 is better than 1. 3 bigger 1.
Fine.
No?
That's fine.
All right. This goes down by 1. This goes up by 2. This is a co-op. 0. No, this first. This could be bad. Take the top card from the player deck and put it in the game box, removing it for the entire game. Oh, look, it's red. That's not horrible. Currently, we're going up by 1, up by 2, down by 2, which is going to be fixed with the solar panels. I think we're good. So all we need to do is get this built. Yes?
Seems like it.
1. You need red and yellow. I'll have 1 in case you need it. 2. 3. Look at all these red cards.
Who shuffled this? Bad.
What are you doing?
I'm moving it.
Because we're not needing it. I guess I'll give you 1 and increase this by 1. Boom. Short circuit. Place an energy leak in your current location. Bloop. 1, 2, 3. Up by 1. Up by 2. Think we have it 1, Steph.
Yep, let's play that.
How about that? That's a red and a yellow. That increases this by 2. Hey, look!
Boom.
Production up.
Well, I need to cure that
Priest of
too, I
Michael,
guess.
be nice. You don't have to cure it. But
I did
because you
anyway.
did, you know. I'm being nice, Bree. We did it.
Good job.
Good job, us.
It was getting a little worrisome there for a minute.
It made me worry that we weren't gonna look. It's like, look at this. Another red, another protocol. Play this to permanently increase the number of face-up cards by 1 to a maximum of 5. Wow.
That's good.
That is good. And that is Exoworld Survival.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought for sure when you had 2 player effects on you, we were dead. That we were gone.
Not having my ability, that was bad.
We were down to 4 emergency resources, which is not a lot.
Otherwise, my ability was really good.
Yes.
Getting a card back.
Well, I was able to push things up, but we had no red modules. I'm like, how am I going to push red up with no red modules?
Yeah.
So
definitely worrisome, but it was good. Managed it. It did seem harder than the last one, but the first one we played didn't have 2s, so like all of these like plus whatever the scenario is.
Oh yeah, they were 1s.
They were 1, so
like 1 radiation and 1 atmospheric pressure and 1 humidity is like.
So while it made it harder with 2, it also made it easier because some of these cards boosted it too.
I agree.
So it definitely had a balance, which was nice.
So I like the different difficulty levels, and I am interested in playing some of the harder ones. So, yeah, interested in ramping up that difficulty.
Yep.
And that is Exoworld Survival from Starling Games.
Yep.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough, then you can check out all of our 1,100 videos.
A lot.
On YouTube at Board Gamer Steph. And you can join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream through 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we will be right back.